Gather round, children, because I have a story to tell. That's right, we're doing a sequel. Turns out I barely scratched the surface, so get ready for more tales of madness from the people who made Fozzie Bear the criminal he is. Cue the dramatic intro.
Chapter 1, Fixing the Dog.
Let's start off with Rolf, and why Jim Henson ordered Fozzie Bear to make him a eunuch. Rolf, being the eldest of 18 puppies, had a hard life. His mother left before he was born. His father worked 17 jobs, leaving Rolf to entertain his siblings. Being bored, he started a band in his free time. Eventually, he moved on to working the piano in a strip club called the Gilded Nipple. And this is where Jim found him. At first, Rolf found it much easier to fit in with the other members. Having multiple siblings made it. However, like an Alec Baldwin firing range, this doesn't end well. Rolf had many arguments with Jim, and when he tried to send Gonzo to a rehab centre, that's when Fozzie Bear decided to take care. Once Rolf got back from the vets, he just couldn't talk on stage anymore.
Chapter 2, Don't Eat the Meatballs.
Next up, we have the Swedish chef, whose name actually is the Swedish chef. The chef who earned this nickname serving in Vietnam with Jim for cooking up prisoners of war. This is the inspiration for Alvin Muse, the German cannibal. It's rumoured that he served Rolf his own bits. When he wasn't doing these crimes against Muppets, he was out there living the party life. Eventually he was captured feeding rich socialites a homeless man.
Chapter 3, Do Women Prefer Bears?
Wonder why so many women want to be with a bear? Well, guess what? Turns out it's all because of Bobo. Bobo, who for a long time was a mere background character. However, that all changed when he started sneaking women backstage for the after parties. It's not known how many women he has slept with. Rumour has it, Taylor Swift is still writing songs about him since he broke her in. What is known is that he created a weird obsession with stupid women on the internet. After he left the Muppets, he moved into the film industry. Having started out as a male exotic dancer, people will be very surprised to learn he's the basis for Magic Mike.
Chapter 4, Where Eagles Dare.
Sadly, not everybody survived. For hardcore communist Sam Eagle, this is true. Having been raised in Soviet Russia, Sam was disappointed. His family left the Munich circus to move to America. Sam was hired by Jim at first to be a stagehand, but being a bald eagle, Jim decided to make him a patriot of American ideology. Sam spent years being shamed for his beliefs. He was tired of being the joke. One day he decided to have a big public announcement to expose almost everything, but sadly he was found hanging in his closet wearing a Batman costume. There is no proof of foul play.
Chapter 5, Breaking Beaker.
Once again, we take a look at the basis for another TV show. You think these big shows are original? You don't know about Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Bunsen, as he was commonly known by fans of the show, was the mad scientist, but the truth was much, much worse. Having been a humble chemistry science teacher, he was struggling financially. Till one day he met an old student named Beaker. Turns out Beaker was a tweaker, and from that point on they were sending the light crystal, as they used to call it backstage. Eventually, Vince Gilligan, who was a production assistant at the time, decided he was going to expose the truth in a film, originally called Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, but that name was already taken.
Chapter 6, Fuzzy on Rogan.
Following audio is from an interview from the Joe Rogan Experience, featuring Fozzie Bear.
So, is it true about the things happening backstage?
What things?
Come on, man. You're telling me nothing happened back there. That you, all people, didn't see anything.
I'm telling you it was all legit.
Don't bullshit me, man. Had Joey Diaz on telling me. He had the same dealer as Gonzo. and that you set up everybody back in those days.
I'm a legend businessman.
After this, Fozzie stormed off the set, and we already know where he is now.
Chapter 7 In Christ He Trusts.
And now for a brief glimpse at the Uncorrupted. For one Muppet, there wasn't a chance in hell he was going to be persuaded into evil. That's right, Animal. Animal, who was a true crusader of the blues, originally raised in an orphanage in Chicago with his brother. They spent years performing one town to another. Eventually, they discovered the orphanage they were raised in was in financial trouble, so they did a big gig to save the day. Eventually, when Jim heard of their talent in singing the blues, he hired them as backing performers. Preferring Animal to Grover, he gave Animal a job working as a drummer, but he couldn't quite break his religious belief that he was on a mission from God.
Chapter 8 Illegal in the Streets, Abused in the Sheets.
The weird shrimp guy. Having been raised in a meddling cartel compound, he was taught from an early age about money, power, and women. He found his way into the Muppets after dropping off a large shipment of Fozzie. They snuck him in the country overnight. Thinking he'd escaped the chaos of being a drug baron's son, he walked into another world of crazy. Jim's kind of crazy. It wasn't long before he'd been passed around the producer's office. Rumour has it the things they did to him are why he's always shaking. Alright, this next segment is written solely just to annoy one particular person. Enjoy Kermit singing.
Just call my name. Those I'll hear you scream, master, master. Hey, he worked away never you betray. Like a piece becoming clear. Our home. In what will you ritual misery? How about choke your break us by the mirror? Wake it. Best of me. You will see more is all you need. Dedicated to all I'm killing you all. I'm crawling faster. Obey your master. Rip it. Your light burns faster. They're your master of buckets. I'm pulling your strings all blown. Twisting your mind and smashing your dreams. Wake it. Blinded by me. You can't see a thing no more. Just call my name. As I'll hear you scream, master. Passive blade crumbling away in your source of self-destruction veins that pump with pure sucking darkest fear. Leader leading on your Jake's construction fast to me, you will see more is all you need dedicated to. Oh, I'm killing you, come crawling faster, obey your master, your life burns faster, obey your master of buckets, right? I'm pulling your strings, twisting your mind, and smashing your dreams, blinded by me, you can't see a thing, just call my name. Cause I'll hear you scream, master, just call my name. Cause I'll hear you scream, master, needle with the way never you betray like a beast becoming clear, pain, one openly, ritual misery, choke your break dust, I never attached to me, you will see more is all you need dedicated to. Just call my name, cause I'll hear you scream, master, hey, he wants the way never you betray, like a beast becoming clear, our home. In what will you ritual misery? Oh boy, choke your break dust on a mirror, wake up. Fast to me, you will see more is all you need. Dedicated to all I'm killing you all. I'm crawling faster, obey your master, rip it, your light burns faster, they're your master.
Well, there you have it. A sequel nobody asked for, just like the Star Wars films. Now, if you don't mind, I need to finish my new novel, Curious George. In Who Drills Those Holes in the Club Toilets?